welcome everyone to the Tesla D event. There's been a lot of speculation as to what the D stands for.
And we are back here with the Aurora Borealis. Check the video I posted in Another Day with Tesla, my other channel, which is more about the fun stuff, things going on, and about the news about Tesla. So now here in Trading with Tesla, we can see that finally today, we are breaking even with Tesla, and Tesla is above the moving average. So we just bought 7 this morning, 7 shares of Tesla at 1,500, and we're breaking even. We still need Tesla to go up 3% before we can sell them. So break-even point is at 0%, and there we go. So I see a big rally here. Look at this positivity. Look at that. It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful. It's making my day. So basically, this won't change much. I mean, selling 7 shares and making 3%, we're going to talk about 50% per $50 per share. It's an insignificant earning. But yeah, you cannot take too big risks with Tesla, and this is what I'm doing. I mean, you have to know your own situation. You have to know your own position. How much are you willing to take risk? I heard that most people say don't invest more than 1%. 1% feels like too little, but if you diversify 1%, 1%, 1% in different companies, okay, eventually one of them you will make a good profit. Look at that. Wow, I can't believe it. So yeah, that's my opinion. And then the other thing you can check is your portfolio. What I do always is click here, click again to see which are the gainers. And until I don't get to 3%, I mean, if I can get more than 3%, I'll go for that. But at the moment is at this level, and we are with upward at 1440. And Tesla, we're losing, we're at minus 2%. So break-even point for Tesla, our Tesla shares will be 1516. So if we get to 1516 normally, we should be at break-even point, but we already have a cumulative loss. And we know that the big loss ever since we sold everything at a loss to buy all in Tesla before the earnings, the call earnings, it's of $20,000. So let's go back to Tesla, see how it goes. So far, it didn't change, it didn't cross, and we analyze this, we check it out. It wants to go down, but the bears are not able to win this. Yeah, they are. No, they are not. Yeah, they are not. Yeah, they are. No, they are not. Come on. Okay, I'll pause here and I'll follow up in a few minutes. If we take a much more broader view of the day, and you look at this rise, it looks very, very, very steep and very long. It's pretty impressive. I mean, I know there's been some changes all through the race, and but still, I mean, I'm sure it has gone up like 2% non-stop, and this continues, which is really impressive. Oops. So if we try to analyze the situation, see why is Tesla all of a sudden going up? I mean, I can only see in the news Panasonic boosts energy density, trims cobalt in new 2,170 battery cell for Tesla. So Panasonic is developing a new battery technology for a Tesla battery. and it's a lithium ion cell. Okay. So then I can see Hammer, I mean nothing to do with Tesla, but the Hammer EV from General Motors, and nothing else. Well, actually here it says that Panasonic is, is trying or is boosting the energy density of the Tesla battery by 20%. That's really good. If you can get 20% more. Oh my God, here you have the Li Auto already going IPO. So it has raised 1.1 billion. So I'm gonna see if I can find that stock, because yesterday I was looking for it and it was saying that they are going IPO in September. So here you have the Li Auto, which is an equivalent to NIO and Tesla in China. NIO is also in China, but okay, and here we have the information. The shares will begin trading Thursday under the symbol Li at the Nasdaq stock market. Okay, so let's, and here we are, here we have Li Auto, okay, and normally it should have started today, so Thursday, so that's it. It's correct. And so far it went up 46%, I can't believe it. Yeah, it started at 10, so we can expect a drop, of, most likely. So probably shorting it might be the best thing that could happen at this level, because it opened at 10, more or less. Normally they open at 10, and look at that, 16 by now. So yeah, I don't know if I can even trade that one. Normally new IPOs don't even show in my system. I don't know if yours works, but not in mine. And here we're back in upward. So we were trying in the previous video to sell upward, and at that point we were at 145, 144, and so far it has been going up and down in very short movements. A lot of indecision, a lot of change, and now it's like you almost don't even see, or you cannot even can tell if it's going up or down. And as you can see, it went up a lot above our previous target, and I had to move actually my limit. I moved it up. Whenever you are selling, you try always to move the limit as high as possible to get the most juice out of your orange. So at the moment, we normally would sell, we would trigger the sell if we would see a cross, but at the moment we don't even see with clarity. We're going to check the RSI. It's reaching close to the top 80 level, but not so much. So that's not going to be something that will help us. And we're going to try to see if we can zoom this up, but no, it's not working, not helping out. So if upward wants to continue to go upwards, we're not going to sell it, obviously. So, and the trend looks so clean. It's such a clean move up that it would be a pity to sell it for nothing, basically, because we said before we're having a very small profit of $65. So yeah, it makes no sense to sell it at that level. Sorry about that. So what we can do is put the target higher up. We go here, upward, and okay, I already did that. I forgot about that. Okay, until we decide to liquidate it. And that's going to be based on the MACD. Look at what happened. 2 minutes that were gone. I mean, 2 minutes. That was, we left Tesla at 12 at midday, and now it's, yeah, 15 minutes. Look what happened. That big and nice climb up just drop a look. It's changing directions. It's changing. I like that. So yeah, this might be a low bottom. So if we check, is that the bell? Is Wall Street closing or what? What is that? Okay, I don't know if you can hear the bells from the church. So there we go. Look at that day. Look at that preview. If that's a bottom low, I'm trying to set a new trend. Oops. I'm gonna get rid of the 21 moving average and the 50 and see if this moves a bit faster, because at the moment it's not moving. Probably should have deleted the 10, not the 21, but okay. Okay, I'm just gonna move the yellow one and we'll put it here. Although I don't see this being much of a help because that's too steep. I don't think that's something realistic. I mean, I don't think that's going to define a direction for Tesla. I wish it would be this way, but let's zoom in. Look at that little point in here. What a jump, huh? So eventually we'll go down to fill in this gap. Okay, we'll keep an eye. And jumping back to upward, it continues to go upwards. So that's good, that's good. Although here I can start seeing some intentions to go down. So far it's not going down. It's not touching, it did just touch. Yeah, something went down. But so far I'm still convinced this can go up. So far, it didn't even go up 1%. I would like it to go up 1% more. So I just calculated that would be 14.69, and that's a good number, I think. So if we go up to 14.69, I think there we could sell, and at that point we'll check the profit we'll get. Look how much of an impact Tesla has in the entire portfolio, because now that it's up a little bit, a few percentage points, we are in positive territory. Still, the big loss is there, but for the day, that's the day situation, let's say. So an upward at the moment, since we bought it, it went up 3.6%. So 3% was the break-even goal. So we're above that goal, which it's already, I mean, we could sell it right now and we would be respecting our target. But since we see that there's an upward trend, well, it just changed. And what I don't like about this drop is that it's very white, and I don't see, hopefully it will be just like this one and then recover back up, because here it was pretty white and then boom, it recovered. I don't know if that's going to be the case now. So a mistake was not to sell a few of the shares already here, half for example, to reduce the risk and to cash some profits, and then wait to see if we could get a second earnings collect. So so far we could sell it right now, 1446. I mean, but I think we can wait. It just went up 0% up on the day, on today. So there's potential, I think. And just to analyze a bit the target and the competitors, Tesla competitors, Li, just say, I don't know if you understood Li Auto. It's an EV manufacturer that it's Chinese and it started today to trade in 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 the U.S. market. So we can see 45% up. It sounds like Kodak already. And I was trying to scroll down, but it doesn't scroll down. There's only one news about it. So so basically they went public with 95 million American depository shares, ADS, each representing 2 Class A ordinary shares of the company at the price to the I'm sure it's going to be like 10. And the funny thing, or sad thing, not funny, sorry, I said funny but I meant sad, is that we can see 1.4 million workers file for unemployment benefits due to the situation. And yeah, it's amazing the difference between the real economy and the financial economy. So in the real economy, everything is dropping, it's falling down, and in the financial economy, it seems to be going up. At least that's what it looks. Oh, look at that. No, that's 1 month. Today, everything was pretty reddish, and that's the situation. It's going down today, but in general, it has been pretty greenish. So, okay, this week is when everything started to turn from green to red, because in the month, let's check out 3 months, or 3 months is too much. But 1 month, it was pretty green. Everything was almost green since 1 month ago. I mean, this is cumulative for the last month. Oh, well, okay. And Tesla cool off in there is going down, back up, down again directly. So it's like still in a downtrend. And look what's touching. It's using that yellow line limiter that we set up in there, support line, hopefully. It's like we don't want it to go below that. And upward, it's trying to recover. I can see some recovery intentions, but still the MACD is very far away from the symbol, from the signal, sorry. There's some volume in the bullish direction, but no, it doesn't look like it. But look at this now, the 1445 that before we were trying to reach and we were suffering to get to this point, now it has become a support line. So basically it was really good that we didn't sell. And if this is a new support line, I mean, this is a higher low than the previous higher low, and very good. I removed the 10 moving average, and now we can follow if the 50 moving average becomes our support line. If that's the case, that's going to be good to have a pattern to follow. So today we're swapping between these two stocks, Tesla and Upward. And to recapitulate, we started buying 7 shares of Tesla this morning at opening price almost of 1,500. Now we're at break even. It's not really break even because we always need to count 1% for the tax, fees and everything. And yeah, so now we would lose that tax, which in a way I'm sure it was like 1% of around 10,000. That's 1,000. Is that possible? 1,000? No, 1,000. No, it's 100. 100. It's the 1% of 10,000. Oh my God, we're going below. Come on. I hope the 200 is gonna be the support line. What you have to notice is I don't panic, like try to sell when you are not supposed to sell. So that's very important. I mean, eventually we could have reduced some at the beginning, but we stick to it and we follow up, and we're we're making it push up. And backing upward, we can see a reverse intention here. It's trying to move a bit, it's moving sideways, but at least it's not going down, which is at least something. There we go. Come on. Okay, and Tesla is back to ground zero. So that's the price at which we bought today. So no, it's like nothing happened. It's like a starting point right now. Come on, Tesla, you can do it. Come on, just give us 3%. We need 4% to be more realistic. And upward is about to cross the signal here. If that happens, we expect to climb a bit. Let's not be so optimistic as to climb that much. If we do the doodle, that was a big climb. Let's hope for a shorter one, but if we get to this level, it should be higher than this. Probably, I mean, that would be probably by the end of the day. It's around 1460, something like that. I'm trying to do a Fibonacci, but that doesn't work. I selected it here. I also wanted to do the percentage, but nothing seems to work. I don't know why it doesn't work. Let's see if the average line is not what I want, but no, it doesn't work. Okay, it shows that. Is that it? It shows the average, okay, or not? No, that has to do with the moving average. Nothing to do with that. So I can remove this. I can put line, and still will show me or not? No, that was it. That was something I noticed is that with the RSI, at this point when it started going down, it's more or less when we were oversold. So most people started selling before we reached there. Can you believe it? Look at this. You see, like almost every day, at midday, it touches a peak in the last week, and then it drops. Amazing. So we had our chance. That was our chance to sell, and yeah, we missed it. Here we are back with upward. It has no volume at all. You can see the volume here, volume. So when I put it here, you can see 2000 volume. So that's transactions, which works both ways. So that means here there were 1,000 transactions, more or less, 1,300, yeah, 335. And there we go, boom, boom, boom. And yeah, at the moment, no activity. And it starts going down again. But overall, the trend is upwards, because it's called upward. So yeah, and the moment it decided to go down, immediately it went back up. So if you think about it, it has been a very long upgoing, very long upgoing. Look here, it kind of touching out or barely touched. Look at this, it's so long, slowly going up. So we're up 1.25%, and in our portfolio, it's the top one. So far, we're 3.84%. And Tesla, on the other hand, is going down. It's a minus 2.38%. So we're back at the loss again. And if we take a look at the competitors, Lee, for example, it's still at 44% up. For curiosity, we'll take a look at Kodak, which has gone down from 17% this morning till now. Like, look at that, just going down, just going down. It's below the 200 moving average. So yeah, going down. If we take a look at NEO, actually, this is in the monthly and with a 1 day interval. We can see we're way above the 200 moving average. I did a trend line here. So at the bottom, so that will be support, let's say, so we're above that. Also, the support would be the 21 day moving average for this monthly. So we're in an uptrend. We continue to be in uptrend. And if we check in the 5 day, let's see. We see that we're still in uptrend, even though we're below the 200 moving average. So in the daily, doesn't work in the daily. In the daily, we dropped, and at the moment, it looks like a good moment to buy some more shares of NEO. We're below though, but you can see that it's trying to get up, and exactly at this point, it's about to go down. When the signal crosses, it will start go down, and most likely it will be lower than the previous low. So we could try to put an offer at 12.28, something like that. Okay, upward continues to go up. The trend is not breaking, and it's even separating even more. What I'm thinking is to put a stop loss at around 1468, and if we go below that, we just sell off, and just as protection, so we don't forget. We can even put it a bit lower, 1467. No, not much of a difference. So at the moment, I have a sell order for upward, so I cannot have a sell order and a stop loss. Sell order will sell when we reach this limit, and what we're going to do, what we're playing now, is that put a lower limit in case it drops, but we'll continue to keep it until it drops. So slowly we'll move the limit up. So here we go. We set up sell at that's an indefinite until it happens. A stop loss. Stop loss. No, is it a stop loss? Yeah, stop loss at, we set to put it at 1467. 1467, and we'll sell them all. Very good. We confirm that it's correct. We sell at the stop loss, stop price of 150. 1467 and 150 units. Very good. So now imagine we have the stop loss at this level. Imagine this continues to go up, then we can move the stop loss up. We never move the stop loss down, we move it up. So we can put it at 1468. Now we're talking about cents, but yeah, imagine in a bigger picture, this could mean a few percentual points. And if we analyze workhorse, we can see it's a bit taking off. It's a bit on a uptrend. In the last 5 days, it looks like it has been going up. And in the daily, when we opened the market, it had a boost, then it cooled off, and now it's recovering. So I think it's a good moment to buy some shares. And we can buy a few. Let's check this out. You had a dip here, another dip there, and it just went above the 200 moving average. And at the moment, we are about to cross. So I think we can just make an offer at 1630. Okay, so offer done, and we got 65 shares of Workhorse, which is another EV maker, makes trucks, and that's it. We got it at 16.33, let's say. I checked back on Upward, and it happened to turn direction, so now it starts to go down, and since I don't want to sell it off, I want to modify the stop loss. And another EV maker, another truck EV maker, and that's Shell, which is for Helion. So Helion is the EV maker, and this is the acquisition company that it's for, just for the trading. And so for the IPO, let's say. So far, what I see is that Helion, it had a boost before going IPO. Boom, it went up all the way, then it started falling, which is what was going to happen to Kodak now. It went up like crazy, then it falls down slowly. Sometimes they fall down like a rock. But at the moment, what I see is that in the last 5 days, it's starting to get in an uptrend. So we'll check out and see if it's good to buy some. And what I can see is, first thing I notice is that it's going up 2%. That's a good sign. We're above the 200 moving average. And the other thing I can see is that it had a very long upward trend, similar to Upward, actually Upwork. And look, it tried to touch in there, so I think it's a good moment to buy. And yeah, because it's just going up. There seems to be a small trend, very little volume, 2,000. That's no volume, 1,000. There's no volume at all, but we'll get some. So right now, it's trading between 1929, 1934. So I put the offer in the middle. I just went up. It was 1933 something. So it just went up to 1934. Oh, okay, the order went through. So we can confirm that. We go to activity, transactions. We can see for how much we got it. Here I see that available, we have 3,000. That means that Upward got sold. Look at that, it got sold. It touched the stop loss. I reduced the stop loss and it went through it. So we bought Workhorse, which is in a way, in this similar situation, going up in the same way as Upward. Sometimes it's good to change from one to the other. So there we go. And to close with the video, we're going back to Tesla and look at what's happening. Tesla, come on. Tesla, my Tesla. What's happening with you? Come on. It's in a downtrend, non-stop, non-stop. Okay, we'll have to pause there and make some decisions. I need to think what's going on and what's going to happen. So, yep, that's it for today. Thanks for watching. And I'm not a financial investor. I'm not advisor, sorry. I'm a financial investor, a retail investor, most likely like you, and I'm not a financial advisor. So don't listen to me. Don't do anything I do.